All right. Is it done? Well, this is a product that I bought from Amazon. I ordered these on September 26th, and it finally got here after a lot of emailing to the seller. So it looks pretty, yeah, but it's a piece of junk. So I'm gonna try to grind an oatmeal and see what it does. Oatmeal should not take two minutes. I mean, it should be less than 50 seconds or 30 seconds to grind an oatmeal. But this piece of junk would not grind. So I'm covering it. Right here. It's called Mulfern grain grinder from Amazon. And I think it came from China. So I'm trying to cover up the secure nut and make sure it's not moving. And when it came yesterday, it just came out. I am so scared to put it on right now because I don't know if it's gonna. And this right here, when you try to pull this, it just came out. It came out with it. Let me make sure it's in there. This right here is already pulling because he pulled out yesterday. This pulled out yesterday. And it's just not secured. I'm just scared though that it's gonna do poof. Okay. Make sure it's in there. Well, let me see. Let me try to turn it on and see if it's gonna grind. And this is what it does. I set it on timer for 5 minutes. See the 5 minutes? But it makes a whole bunch of noise and will not grind. So this, I'm just gonna let the 5 minutes run out. But it's a waste of my time. You see the red nut, the red thing is moving. And I'm just gonna let it run out to the end and see what it does. Because I know that this thing will not grind. When I got it yesterday, I was so excited to open it up, but we tried to grind a wheat when my husband took it out and set it up, and we tried to grind the wheat. It only grinded like halfway and it stopped completely. And ever since yesterday, I packaged it and sent the seller a message immediately, and she had replied to me this morning that I need to show a picture proof that it's not working. No, a picture will not do it justice. A picture, sending a picture of this piece of junk, it will only take the picture of the fancy and the pretty shiny part, but you will not see what's the problem on the inside. You will not see the problem. So I had emailed the seller back if I can show a proof of a video of the problem. But the seller, she hasn't replied. So I decided to call Amazon immediately. So they told me, show me how to upload the video. So I'm making this video so I can warn other customers that this piece of junk doesn't work. It would be best to buy a US product that costs $500 than going through all this headache, because it's stressing me out already. Yeah, so the timer is halfway, and see, this would still not grind. My oatmeal is sitting where it is. See the oatmeal? It's just sitting where it is. It hasn't moved. See? It's still where it is. See, it's an oatmeal. Oatmeal does not take 2 seconds to grind. So I had spent like $150 thinking it's cheap and it's going to be effective. If it had lasted for like 3 months, I would have been happy with my money. But this right here, it did not even last for 2 minutes. I don't even know. On the thing, probably for 30 seconds. Let me say 30 seconds. Okay, we just crank it on and it started working, then it stopped. So that did not work. So I'm doing a video to you know, to upload so other customers can be aware of this product. And because it's just, I mean, it's pretty when you look at it, no doubt. It's very pretty, very sturdy, but then the mechanical part of it is cheap. It's very cheap. And this is the fuse. The fuse is just, it falls in, and if care is not taking, so you can fall in, and it pushes the top part. Look at the cheap wires. You have a beautiful metal like this. Why don't you like spend a little money on the wiring and buy a little bigger wires that could help it last a little longer? But they didn't do it. So it's almost there. The red button is now at 1, so it's just probably 1 more minute. So I'm just gonna let it run out to prove to the seller that her product or his product isn't working, because I definitely need my money back. As a student, every penny counts. So that's just what it is. It's almost running out, so I'm just gonna let it. Look at a beautiful thing like this, but it's just a piece of junk, you know. Yeah, it's almost there. It's almost there, and it's gonna cut off by itself. It's just like, it makes noise but doesn't do anything. So yeah, it's almost there. This has been for 5 minutes, 5 whole minutes, wasting my time. Yep, that's it. All right, I'm gonna open up the pot and see the outcome of it. Did it grind? Did it not grind? Yep, it did not grind. My oatmeal is still sitting just the way it is in this bowl. Well, it's time to take my oatmeal out, and I'm gonna go ahead and upload this. Let me unplug it before something sparks. Yep, that's it. This is the oatmeal, still sitting in here. It did not grind. Piece of junk, you know. So I'm just ready to return. I'm waiting on the seller to see what she said. I'm glad Amazon is working with me right now, because that $150, I sure need it. Alright, thank you guys. This is the end of the video. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.